I don't think it did that to me the other day.
No.
Hey, this is Dwight Crowley at the DH Tiny Home Thrift Store and DWHouses.com. We were able to make our rent this week. This is the way God works. I mean, I was stressed out about being able to pay the rent. And it's like 2 weeks ago, I spent all the money that I had. I paid every bill that I had, and I was like, okay, I need $1,400 in 2 weeks, and I have a $17 day.
Wow.
So it's like, okay,
that'll get you going.
Yeah, that was like, okay, what am I going to do here? What am I going to do here? So I was stressed out for 2 weeks. And I said, God, all I want is to have the $1,400 to pay the rent.
Right.
$1,000 behind on the rent, and if I felt that if I didn't have the full rent this month, that he was going to say, hey, listen, we're going to have to figure something else out.
Right.
And so I said, God, all I want is to have the rent. So Thursday, when I get paid the rent last Friday, Thursday I had closed up and I did it my accounting. I had $1,401.
$1,401.
And
wow.
$1.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, maybe I should have prayed for a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, you get what you ask for, right?
Right. I mean, so
you have not because you ask not. So you get exactly what you ask for.
Right. But, and I'm one of the things, because I'm not used to paying bills, being a drifter and stuff. I'm not used to paying bills, and I'm not used to being stressed out about paying a bill, So I think one of the things that's being taught to me is like, trusting in God for these things.
Right.
I'm not used to. I'm self-reliant. I know if I can make this much money, I can do this. If I make this much money, I can do that.
Right.
And this is not the same thing. I got to have a certain amount each month. So one of the things that I did is I figured out a way to cut some money if I can't increase my sales. So I've closed the furniture side of the building, which is going to save me $500 a month. And for the most part, I haven't, maybe 2 or 3 times since I've had it for the last year.
Wait, so you shut that down?
I've closed that down, yeah.
You are closing it down. So you still got a lot of stuff.
It's closed down. I got half of it out of there now, and I donated it to the Home with a Heart.
Oh, wow.
And hopefully they're going to get the rest of it tomorrow.
Wow.
And but that saves $500 a month off my rent.
Yeah.
And then I got $1,700 more that I owe on the car, so I got one last payment in January, and it'd be less than $200, and that would free up another $500 a month. So that cuts $1,000 off my overhead.
Right.
So now my bills will be a little over $2,000 a month.
Okay.
And which is a little bit more easier for me to deal with. Let me refresh this, make sure I forgot to do this part.
So you were able to get out of that contract?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. So I mean, it's like I told him, I said, I don't have the money to give you. He's all right, no problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Nice.
So yeah, and
nice
that was
working.
another thing I stressed about. I mean, is this guy gonna get mad at me?
Yeah. Take you to court.
Call me all kind of names and stuff. Make me feel bad.
Confrontation. Nobody likes confrontation.
I don't like confrontation at all.
Nobody
which
does.
is why I was a drifter.
Unless you're an MMA fighter. Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. Of course, you love confrontation.
Right. Yeah. No, I was never. I was a lover and a fighter, but never very good at either one.
Yeah. I think that's all of us, if we're honest.
Right.
Right.
So, but yeah. So I mean, I think that's one of the ways that God's kind of working with me is to build that faith up.